James Gunn says Superman Legacy isn't a young Superman movie. DC is publishing a sequel to Superman 78. And McFarlane Toys is releasing an Atomic Skull vs Superman Gold Label action figure 2-pack. Welcome to the Speeding Bulletin, your Superman highlights video, bringing you up to speed on everything that took place in the world of Superman from August 16th to August 22nd, 2023. Hi, I'm Steve Younis. Before we check out these news stories and more, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on the bell so you'll receive a notification each time we post a new video. In movie news, in a response on the Threads social media platform, director James Gunn reveals that the upcoming Superman Legacy film is not about a young Superman. When referencing the new Blue Beetle film, a fan asked if Jaime knowing who Superman is means Gunn's young Superman film will be set in the past. Gunn responded with, "I was never making a young Superman movie, just a Superman movie." Fans assumed Gunn's Superman Legacy was about a younger Superman when Henry Cavill wasn't considered for the role in the new film. The Hollywood Reporter speculated that Superman would be about 25 years old in the upcoming movie. Gunn clarified by saying that Superman would be younger than in his 40s. Actor Jamie Dornan reveals he once auditioned for the role of Superman in his own Superman costume. In an interview with the Happy Sad Confused podcast, the 50 Shades of Grey actor was asked if he had auditioned for any superhero movies over the years. He revealed that he'd mostly steered clear of superhero films, except for Man of Steel.
I think the only one I've actually auditioned for was Superman. That was way back when. That's when Henry Cavill got cast. That's probably 12 years ago or something, more. You tell me. I don't know.
Did you get the suit on? Did you feel like you were actually in the running?
No, but I wore my own suit there. Was that a mistake?
Your underoos, that might have been a bad call, man.
Yeah, they were Superman pajamas. They weren't actually like an actual suit. No, I remember, early audition for that. I got nowhere near putting the suit on.
Interesting. With the release of Blue Beetle to theaters this past week, USA Today has published their top 50 best superhero movies of all time, with Superman the movie topping the list in first place. Superman 2 is the only other Superman film in the top 50 list, ranked in 23rd position. Surprisingly, there's no mention of any of the Henry Cavill Superman films at all, not even Man of Steel. On the TV side of things, the latest episode of My Adventures with Superman aired on Adult Swim last Friday morning, and I published my review of the episode at our website. Titled 0 Day Part 1, I gave this episode a 5 out of 5 score, saying, "I love Clark's reaction to discovering he has super hearing. It makes sense that he'd have a hard time turning it off or ignoring all the cries for help he'd be able to hear. It's something he'll have to become accustomed to." You can read my full review at our website. Or if you prefer to listen instead, you'll find our My Adventures with Superman podcast on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. Adult Swim released a promo trailer for the 9th episode of Season 1 of My Adventures with Superman, titled 0 Day Part 2. In this episode, Superman finally gets answers to who he is and where he came from, while coming face to face with the General, leader of Task Force X. Meanwhile, Lois and Jimmy must find Superman before Dr. Ivo destroys Metropolis. This episode is scheduled to air on Adult Swim on Friday, August 25th at 12 a.m. It'll be available to stream on Max a few hours later. After 3 explosive seasons, the hit TV show inspired by DC comic book characters concludes in Titans, the 4th and final season, arriving on Blu-ray and DVD on October 17th. Also available on October 17th is Titans, the complete series on Blu-ray and DVD, which includes all 4 seasons of the comic-inspired series in one set. We'll let you know when these are available to order. In comic book news, DC Comics has released their October 2023 solicitations, and we've highlighted for you all the Superman-related comics and products listed. Of special note was Superman 78, The Metal Curtain #1. When the planet Krypton exploded, its last son was rocketed across the cosmos and came to settle in a small town in Kansas. But what else came with him? And what if a piece of his home landed somewhere we never knew about? As Superman has become a symbol of strength and pride for America, the Soviet Union looks to crush that image with a creation of their own, built by their own might and forged with their own power. Robert Venditti returns to the Man of Steel with new artist Gavin Guidry. And Superman #8, Superman vs. the Chain, concludes. One of the biggest battles Metropolis has ever witnessed comes down to Superman doing the unthinkable and sacrificing his powers to stop the Chained. How does that impact Lex Luthor's plan? Or is Lex too busy dealing with the shocking return of his mother in Superman #850? Check out all the other Superman comic books coming out in November at our website. Superman comic books available this week from August 22nd include Dark Knights of Steel number 12. The final issue is available in 2 variant covers. DC Ruby number 7 also comes in a variant cover. Night Terrors number 4 is available in 4 different variant covers. And Night Terrors Action Comics number 2 also comes in 4 different variant covers. Our reviewers have already submitted their reviews of these new comic books, with JP Rocha reviewing Night Terrors number 4 saying, Night Terrors turned out to be very enjoyable, but in the end it was only set up for the real battle with insomnia in the story's epilogue, Night Terrors Night's End. And he gave this issue a 4 out of 5 rating. Night Terrors Action Comics number 2 was reviewed by James Lance, who gave the second story in this issue a 3 out of 5, saying, Night Terrors is bogging down even the great comic books coming from DC. While Dark Knights of Steel number 12 was reviewed by Craig Beamer, who said, it is obvious that this should actually be called The Dark Knight and some other characters that we don't care about. It is very frustrating how Batman-centric this story is. Yet he still gave this final issue of this miniseries a 4 out of 5 score. And you can read all these reviews in full at our website. You'll find the link in the description below. Wrap yourself up in action-packed comfort and style with help from the Man of Steel with these Superman towels. Get the Superman Beach Towel for $21.99. And how about the Superman S-Shield Beach Towel, yours for just $18.95. These and other Superman towels are available through the Superman homepage online shopping page at supermanhomepage.com/shop. Well, before we get into the rest of this week's news, if you're finding this video interesting or entertaining in any way, then please leave a thumbs up and a comment below. And don't forget to share this video with your family and friends. Also, if you'd like to support the Superman homepage, then you become an official member of our YouTube channel with different levels of perks. All you have to do is click the join button below, or you can become a sponsor through patreon.com/Superman homepage. Amazon is now taking orders for their exclusive McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Atomic Skull vs. Superman Gold Label action figures. These incredibly detailed 7-inch scale figures are designed with ultra articulation with up to 22 moving parts for a full range of posing and play. Atomic Skull includes 2 atomic energy effects, Superman includes 2 sets of interchangeable hands, and an environmental base. Includes collectible art cards with character art on the front and character biography on the back. Priced at $39.99 US and expected to ship in September. You can order your McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Atomic Skull vs. Superman Gold Label action figures from Amazon. Just find the link in the description below. That's all the news there was for the week August 16th to August 22nd. I'm Steve Younis. I'll see you next week.